Welcome everybody to our part 2 of the Nostalgia Pack. Last session we got started with some of my earliest games, starting off with Super Mario Bros. And Super Mario Bros. 3. We made it through more than halfway of this game, and we're actually closing in on a finale. We're gonna move on because this particular theme is actually kind of really obnoxious. But in any case, I'm looking forward to getting this one all wrapped up, which we definitely should have the time to do tonight, and move on to some Game Boy Advance games afterwards. So I'm kind of excited because I've got a couple of Game Boy games from way back in the day. I haven't played them in a while that I'm looking forward to getting the chance to do with you guys. So I hope y'all are just as excited as I am. Out of curiosity, anybody here actually remember anything of Kirby Block Ball? Kirby Block Ball, that's an old one. The thing is that I actually don't currently have a ROM for it, so after we're done with this, I will have to go searching for it. Either that, or we'll just default over to Super Mario Bros. Or sorry, Super Mario, not Super, Mario Land 2, 6 golden coins. Okay, will you stop that? You're not cool, dude. Nobody likes you. Myra, how's it going? It was a week. Sick for a couple of days, and hubby's out of state. Oh, and a kid sprained a wrist today. Oh, sounds like you're just kind of in for a lot of fun. Well, I'm pleased you could be here, Myra. Thank you so much for dropping in. Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of those pictures that your hubby has been sending into the family chat, and you know, looks like he's out to have a pretty good time. I guess the convention was today, right? Get bent. Oh, you jerk. We had everything well in hand. Woo! That could have been hazardous. Oh. Get him, Sarge! Oh, we had a boop war incited. I'm still a train. You're going to be a train for pretty much a while. Get used to it, Keo. You're just a train now. Protect Commander Sergeant or else. I suppose we need to boop some people back then, huh? Sadly, 0 to very, very minor video game know-how. I know my kids and hubby are great at it. Hey, you know, it's all good. So this particular game is actually we're playing games from pretty much my fundamental childhood years. I've been playing. I played this one before, like probably longer than I can remember. I used to play this one with my mother. We had the Nintendo Entertainment System in a couple games, and so what I'm featuring right now on my channel for the next, well, a little while, potentially 15 to 20 streams worth, we're doing what I call the Nostalgia Pack, which essentially is a breakdown of all of my games that I used to play when I was a kid. Yeah, you can boop people if you use an exclamation mark, boop, and then at somebody, or you can put whatever you want, and you'll boop whatever. So, exclamation boop followed by the name of whatever you'd like to boop. It doesn't even actually have to be a real user. You can boop anything. You can also bonk anything too, so. And ban. You can ban anybody that you like. And a Link one come out in the last little bit. The last one that came out was Echoes of Wisdom, which was actually a you play as Zelda in that one. don't think I care that much for that little secret. The objective isn't to try and get everything in these games. We're just trying to make as much progress in any of these as we can. If it's a game that I can actually realistically complete within a short amount of time, we're going to be doing that as well, which is actually what we're doing tonight. Since we got more than halfway through this last week, or the last time we played, which was a couple weeks ago. Bunked my ankle on a suitcase. Does that count? I suppose it absolutely does. Okay. Gotta think fast on some of these levels. Ouch. Drat. Oh boy. Alright, we will have to be a little cautious with this. There we go. Could have been potentially very hazardous. Pooped Riju. So yeah, I'm not sure which Zelda game in particular your kids may have made mention of, because that one came out. It's actually been a year now since the last one came out. Nope. It's a problem. It's been a couple of weeks, and now I no longer remember where everything was at. Anyway. Oh, it's terrible! The king has been transformed! Please find the magic wand so we can change him back. Yeah, so far, so I was talking to Kyo today about my list of games that I've got available for streaming. For the Nostalgia Pack specifically. And I came up with, so far, about 17 different titles of games that I played as a kid that I would love to showcase now. That's not a complete list of everything I played as a kid, either. It's just, these are the highlights. And the funny thing is that sometimes I don't really realize how many games I've actually played until I take a moment and think back on, one, how long I've been playing games, and two, my knowledge base of how many different games there are out there. This is one of the nice things about collecting trophies in PlayStation or achievements in Xbox these days, is that these things kind of help become like a milestone for you. Keeps a record for you to be able to kind of follow along with and see what your journey has been for all the years. That's a fun list. So that backlog is actually not in anything that I'm even planning on streaming for this Nostalgia Pack either. That list is just a list of games that I am willing to stream those are games that mostly I have not played that I would love to do on stream. Resident Evil 3 and DMC 3. One day, perhaps. Redeem Frogger Stream. You don't have to redeem that. It's coming. Let's see. Let me pull up the list real quick so that we can go over it. Greetings, I am well. Please retrieve the magic whistle hidden in the darkness at the end of the third world. I have enclosed a jewel that helps protect you. Princess Toadstool. Like we need that. We will not need that. I actually really love the level designs. I didn't feel like skipping around in this one. Okay. So from the top, we started with Super Mario Bros. We're now doing Super Mario Bros. 3. We only did one quick run through Super Mario Bros. Because when you game over in that one, it restarts the whole game. So you have to start over from World 1-1. We made it all the way to 8-2, which is like 2 levels ahead of, or 2 levels from the very end of the game. So We got pretty close. Then just kind of cut our losses and headed right into this. So we got Super Mario Bros. 3. That's where we're at right now. We've got Mario Land 6 golden coins, Kirby Block Ball, Wario Land 2, Wario Land 3. Those are Game Boy games. Super Mario World, I'm on the fence about whether or not I want to stream this one due to time constraints. There is some nostalgia packed into that. I probably wouldn't finish it if we did that one. So yeah, we may or may not do Super Mario World. Frogger, he's back. That's a computer game that I played. Loved that one as a kid. We got Super Smash Bros. On N64. Space Invaders on N64, Pokemon Stadium, Star Wars Racer, Mario Kart 64, Super Mario 64, Bomberman Tournament, Super Smash Bros. Melee, Bounty Hunter, that's Star Wars Bounty Hunter, Soul Calibur 2, Mario Kart Double Dash, Mario Party 4, and possibly Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 and 4. And we're out. We're going to have to wait until his sheets are done drying so we can set up the bed and everything. Who's your favorite Mario Bro character? It's probably Mario. If it's not Mario, it might actually be Wario. Wario has always been a favorite of mine. The funny thing is, despite my proximity to the dryer, I actually can't tell if it's still running or not. It might not be. Yoshi for me, no contest. Pokemon Stadium, throwback. That's the thing with a lot of these games that I've picked, is that they're not particularly long. And my list also avoids pretty much any and all Zelda games, because I didn't want to waste time playing through games that I've already streamed. So we're just gonna be going over my other highlights that are not Zelda titles. Whoa! That was bad. There we go. Gets the extra life. We got them Mario skills, like you ain't believe. They're so good. Whoa! Not me creating my own problems here. I too have been playing nostalgia games ever since I got this PlayStation 1 emulator. It's been wonders for me, and that Resident Evil 196 OG version, the short I made, was captured by that. Did you really? That's awesome. No, sadly, the PlayStation 1 is not something that is in my, in any of my childhood. I didn't start playing PlayStation games until I was in my teen years. And while I don't necessarily mind playing some of those games as well as part of a nostalgia pack, there is a sort of time factor. I think I just overwrote a P-wing. Damn it. We need to be using these items. Hey. Okay, sounds good. I say I need to be using items, and I come in here without using any items. Yep, and even more so than that, I didn't really get into Resident Evil until about 5 years ago. So we were watching Hail Heidi play a lot of those games when we started getting into Resident Evil. Oh dear. This is bad. This ain't good at all. Okay. Crisis semi-averted. Resident Evil. Yeah, Scorns hears Resident Evil and it's just like, hype. That's the way it goes. Mushroom, please. Muchos, muchos. Doodle-doo-doo-doo-boop-a-doo-loop. 160 days to go till Requiem, right? That's exciting. What's down here? Firepower. Buy 2 special editions if I must. Who's the other one for? Whoa! Oh dear. Oh dear, that was nearly really bad. 2 for yourself. Ow, this one. It's this one, for collection purposes, of course. 1 to play and 1 to admire. As one does. Now, there are some of these games in this Nostalgia Pack that I probably haven't played in almost 20 years. But, you know, I figured we pretty much just going through it through the timeline of what my life has been, you know. Dang it. Ah, dang. Yo, neat. How's it going? Nice, some old school? Exactly. Exactly. We are just enjoying what has been the roots of my gaming life, which has, it's pretty vast. I can never get these. The funny thing is, I actually do a lot better with them when I'm not streaming. I know that's what everybody says, that there is a truth. Anybody who's who does streaming knows that there is absolutely a different kind of pressure to games when you're streaming them. And I actually find myself a little less capable of being invested in story when I am streaming, because I'm actually more invested in what's going in with the chat. No, 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 no. Ugh. This game is neat. My childhood here. I know, right? Yeah, yeah, the story for Super Mario Bros. 3 is, you know, my mom had an NES. My father gifted it to her once when she was bedridden and sick early on into their marriage. And I don't even know if it's possible that this was even before my sister was born. I don't know for sure, but she needed something to do. My dad bought her the NES, and she played this kind of passively. So this was a game that I had a controller in hand since longer than I can remember. I don't even actually have any recollection of the first time I ever picked up a controller. Like, it's just, oh shoot, we off to myself. Nah. I'm gonna take that again. Yeah, always different live, regardless, exactly. So yeah, we had Super Mario Bros. With the Duck Hunt bundle. We had Tetris, Super Mario Bros. 3, and I dare say that we had a few other things, but I have zero recollection of what they were. I'm pretty sure that whatever they were, I probably may not have likely been old enough to have appreciated those games. I really have no idea. And I don't even know if my mother would know either. I'd have to ask her. But in any case, yeah, this was one of the first things that I remember playing when I was a kid. And so we're really just taking this nostalgia pack. We're starting all the way back from literally my beginning. Okay, we need to go down this time. Don't go up, go down. There you go. Wow. Bro, not nice. Not nice! Recollection. 21 times already in this game? That's just a few. My mom is a pretty neat lady. And so I know I told this story the last session, but I don't know how many people were here for it, so I'll tell it again. My fondest memory with this particular title happens to be a time where my sister was actually away on a vacation with my grandmother. They were out to see extended family out in Texas, and I had to stay behind. It was a summer vacation, and this is before my brother was born, so it really was just like it was a lazy Saturday, me and Mom, and we started off with we started our day playing, and, you know, I had made the decision that I couldn't have been more than like 5 or 6 years old. I made the decision I wanted to see how far we could get in this game, because I had no idea what the end actually was. And so we played this all day, and I don't even know if the system actually supported saving. I seem to recall that, like, the save feature just didn't actually work properly. If not, that there was some kind of a secret that you were supposed to use in order to get a game to properly save. In any case, we played it all day. We got to the end of the game, and I quite nearly beat it. At some point around World 5 or 6, my mom had tapped out. She determined that she needed to do some other things with the day. She didn't want to play anymore, and I kept going. Made it all the way to World 8, and it made for an interesting story when my sister got back, because I was just like, "Sister, we made it all the way to the very end. It was super cool. You should have seen the levels. It's so dope." And then, like, I never got back around to it, actually finishing it until quite a bit later. Damn it. No, I think the first time I actually finished this game, I was actually, I played it on the Game Boy Advance Edition. And up and over. Here we go. Up and over. Whoop. Oh my heck. Oh hey, we got that P-Wing back. Passion for the game was really when you were younger, went to school, turned off your TV, secretly played this game late at night while you tell both your parents, it's part of my homework. Nope, I ain't got that kind of a recollection. I do have a story about getting grounded for being up in the middle of the night, though. I woke up in wee hours at one point while playing Majora's Mask. I'm not sure how old I was for this either. I want to say it was after my brother was born, so I probably was somewhere closer to about 8, 9 years old. But I don't know that I actually remember being able to, like, properly tell time. I don't know what time I was up. I thought I was up before sun up, and that I had some extra time available to play games before school. So I went into the family room, turned on the TV, started playing, without realizing that I was actually up before my father was going to get up for work, and that was like 4 o'clock in the morning. Oh, he was so mad. He was so mad at me. Oh, this castle. Okay, okay. There's a secret about this one. See if I can remember what it was. Okay. We're not trying that. Okay, somewhere there is a POW block. There. Okay. Now then, this... We're gonna get a lot of extra lives doing this. Okay. There's more to this, though. We are, however, going to take advantage of the fact that we have this here. Yeah, I'd get myself pretty busted on occasion for video game use. Never intentionally, obviously, but nonetheless, it would... Oh, hey, yeah, there's a door right here, duh. Oh, no. Okay. The good news is, if we have to restart this one, we can. It won't be that big of a deal. Oh, and it looks like we're going to have to. Well, we can get the extra lives, though. Nab a few of those. Okay. Oh, please. Oh no, there is more to this level. I knew it. I knew it. We won't be able to finish this. It's just not enough time. Okay, we have to go up. Where... Dang it. Did you ever get Game Sharks growing up for GameCube? Not for the GameCube. We had one for a Game Boy, but I never actually did figure out how to use it. It's the fruit juice cocktail, but yeah. Yep, sporting the Arizona. Bump bump. Womp womp. Okay, let's try this again. Come up here. This one's gonna take a minute because I recall there being a bit of a process for this. Okay, we get the suit. I don't think we can go back this way. No. Neat, if you're still in chat, how was your week? I'm sorry I didn't ask a little bit sooner. How have you been? How is work going? How are all the things? I'm missing something. Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Okay, wait a minute, wait a minute. There's like a reason why we gotta be able to fly. I thought. No? Damn. Been a week, that's for sure. Just stressful. Make it through. Work is going good. That's good. I'm glad to hear that work's going well. We found it, guys! I found it! I finally found it. It's a stupid pipe up here. There it is. We got it! We can still pull a win here! Woo! Got it! We found the map! Brain blast, yeah. Alright. Let's not line these up properly. Because we suck at it. Every time. Every time. Every time. Alright, here we go. Oh, I love these levels. I love the ones where you have to loop around. They're just good little brain teasers. Finders Keepers, thank you so much for the clip there, Scorns. It's appreciated. Okay, we got it. Well, I panicked, but then I handled it. Oh dear. Not good! That was almost really bad. bonkin' Domino. Oh, we're banning Domino's Pizza. I'm okay with that. I am absolutely okay with banning Domino's Pizza. That is an acceptable action here. Everybody knows that the Pizza Hut is superior in terms of fast food pizza chains. Exactly. Exactly, Scorns. That's what I said. I love how this level is literally keep your star power going as long as you possibly can, or you're gonna die. No. Okay, here we go. Oh. Woo! We're alive! Oh dear. Alright, Myra, thank you so much for stopping in this evening. Hope you have a good weekend. We'll see you later. Should actually see you on Sunday. Okay, here we go again. Every time. Every time. Are we ready? Yeah? Alright. Alright, guys. So I said see you later. Fair enough. We're gonna get DLC in bed. We had to wash his bedding, get him all cleaned up and everything before bed. So, yeah, I just need to go and get him all collected and in bed, and then we'll be able to wrap this up here pretty quickly, because we're already, I mean, we're just that close to the end of this world, and then we're at World 8. I've got a few tricks up my sleeve for how we're going to get through World 8 pretty quickly. So, that stockpile of everything that we've been sitting on. So, if you guys don't mind hanging out for just a little bit, enjoy the clip reel, and I'll be back with you guys here shortly. Alright guys, thank you so much for waiting there. World of Final Fantasy! Yeah, that was a long time ago. I'm trying to remember if Scorns was even around for that one. If that was pre-Scorns era, perhaps. Sorry, glasses got dirty. The Chryso spirit is mine now, Fox. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother with this extra level trying to get into Mushroom House. It's not really much of a point. We're already overloaded on so many items. We already have a whole arsenal at our disposal. I'm more well-armed than the Doomslayer. Twilight Princess Wind Waker. I know you came in for Wind Waker. I'm not entirely sure when I streamed... Damn it. I'm not entirely sure when I did the stream for World of Final Fantasy. Ba-da-da, ba-da-da, ba-da-ba-da-da. Can we just go up and over everything? Or would that be too convenient? Nope, we can. Although I'm sure that the pipe we need is probably going to be inside here. Yep. That doesn't do me any good. Gets the coins! There we go. Perfect. Some honey corn bread with jalapeno bits and some grilled pork. That does sound good. I didn't really have dinner. Oh, I had a quesadilla. Make yourself a darn quesadilla. That's what I did. I made myself a darn quesadilla. That's dinner to me! Hard to go wrong with cheese on some tortilla. Quesadilla. It wasn't a fancy one. It's not like I had beef or anything to go with it either. Okay. What do we got here? So one of these is what? Mushroom and mushroom. Okay, 10 coins, 10 coins. Boom. There we go. We figured it out, guys. We figured it out. Not that we needed to. Got more than enough crap in our inventory already. Ba-da-da-da-dum-bum-bum. Just time the jump and make it. Blip. Sir, I don't need this hostility. Go away. Oh dear. How do we... There we go. Just like that. Woo! We almost got our cap chewed off there. Woo! There we go. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Nope. Okay. Whew. Okay. We got this. We don't got this. We had it all well in hand for a minute. Until we didn't anymore. It's a good thing these guys are easy to kill. Whew. Alan Givens, welcome in. Napoleon Dynamite is pretty based comedy film, and I will never get tired of old. Sorry, it'll never get old. Kip singing "I Love Technology." That is it's a pretty banging tune. Still, I love technology. Can't believe that something that we drink comes from trees. So we are technically drinking tree sweat with maple syrup. Is that how that works? I suppose that is, isn't it? I mean, a lot of things come from trees, so it's you could potentially get weirder, but I'm not gonna take it there. If you catch in my drift. How you doing, Alan Givens? I hope that you've been well. Ba-da-dum, ba-da, ba-da-da-da-da-da-dum, ba-ba-da. Oh, shit. Okay, that was not good. Oh, boy. Well, that wasn't too bad. Since trees are living objects, that makes the sweat part even more prominent. I mean, Syrup is excreted, I suppose, isn't it? Sometimes it's, I don't know. I'm having a very hard time with arguing that logic. Certainly an interesting conversation has started, though. Burger Muncher, how's it going? What's your favorite burger to munch on, bro, yo? My favorite burger to munch is definitely a bacon cheeseburger, for sure. Here in Utah, we have a restaurant chain called Warren's / Dylan's. As far as I know, they don't have chains anywhere else. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's a Utah thing. And I love to get their smoky bacon burger. That is my all-time favorite. And if I go to Chili's or anything like that, that's usually also my go-to, is I find the... find a bacon cheeseburger option. Oh, damn it. All went wrong. That all went wrong in all the worst possible ways. Can imagine if they actually made a Super Mario Advance 5, it'd be Super Mario Bros. Be a different Super Mario Bros? Are you thinking, like, if they were to do, like, the new Super Mario Bros. Games, like the DS ones? That's where it's at, bruh. It's a party up in here. Y'all need... We need burgers. I agree. We all need some burgers. I actually thought about having a burger for dinner tonight. Should have done that. That's where it's at. Love Chili's. Place a childhood classic when I lived in Arizona, and their burgers were exquisitely tasty. Yeah, Chili's actually does make some pretty damn good burgers. Burger hype! Oh boy. Okay, this loser has a ground pound that's going to freeze me. Love that. Love that. I make fascinating sound effects now. Alright, we found the little bastard. Alright, well, I'll go in with this, I suppose. Yeah, this one's gonna be a challenge. They want to see what we're made of, guys. I'm made of wax. What are you made of? I'm made of not pressing the right button is what I'm made of. The day to remember! I think you've missed a couple, Scorns. Nobody liked me at 23. I mean, I was married by 23, so... Gail liked me. So the Mario Advance series are remakes of existing Mario games. It stands to reason that the 5th installment would have been the first game. I guess I'm not particularly familiar with the rest of the Advance series. So that's something that I'd probably need to look into, because thinking on the Advance series, I'm just kind of like, I had 4. That was it. And 4 came with, it came with the Super Mario Bros. Game. The arcade one. There we go. Just waiting for that. With this button pressing. Oh my gosh. Yeah. All right. That's another one for you, Scorns. If you would be so kind. Okay. How many of those do I have? 3, 4. I have 4 of these. I'm not messing around with this. We're just... You do what you gotta do sometimes, you know? We're at the end of the game. At this point, we may as well use them. Totes just cheese in this. Just cheese. Just as cheesy as my burgers. For being honest. Just as cheesy as my burgers. Halfway to 2 million channel views on YouTube. Hell yeah. Definitely a huge milestone. So you're at 1 million. 1 million channel views. That's pretty significant, though. Or unless you mean that you're halfway between 1 million and 2 million. This would be 1,500,000. Yeah, so you're between 1 million and 2 million is what was up. I gotcha. That's still pretty exciting, though. I guarantee my YouTube does not have that much. Get bent, fool. That's what's up. That's how we do it. We're about to use a lot more of those. Also about to use a handful of these cloud skips, too. Here is a letter from the princess. Princess, princess, princess. Yo, I kidnapped the princess. Blah, 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 blah. Said something in there. I'm sure of it. Here we go! Because I don't actually play these levels either. I just P-wing my way through them. We just go all the way to the top right corner and let the P-wing do the work. We're banning the Legend of Zelda 1989 TV show. Rest in peace. Legend of Zelda 1989 TV show, you have been banned. We don't want you here. We excuse no princesses here. It's actually kind of outrageous how brutal these levels are here in the end. Like, if you just sit here watching all of these, how bad all of this mayhem underneath us is, it's ridiculous. And quite frankly, I don't have the patience to try and figure out how you're supposed to maneuver being blown up, have so many of these wrenches thrown at you, and everything else. It's just an absolute no for me. remember watching it as a kid. I knew the show due to its poorly made CGI and meme status. Exactly. I actually do own a physical copy for it, which my brother-in-law provided to me more as a gag gift. You guys are all familiar with Steel Khadgar. Shows up periodically. Woo! I don't know if we can actually do anything in here right now. No, it's locked. It's locked! We'll try this one. I might be able to do this one on my own. We'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll give it a shot. Woo! Oh. Wow. It's like they give you just enough time to see that you're about to get shot. That's all you get. Ho 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 ho. Clever. Yeah, you definitely got to think fast over here. Badoop, 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 badoop. Yeah, look, we did it without the P-Wing. No P-Wing needed here. That one was actually not too bad. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da! Cool. Progress! We're making it. We're making some progress. I was about to say, I'm pretty sure I get pulled down in these. Okay, we're good. Ba-da-da-dum. Ba-da-da-da-da-dum. Ba-da-do-do-ba-ba-ba-dum. Alright, yep, there we go. Okay, here we go. Oh, shoot. I did a bad thing. Okay, here we go. We made it. It was fine. We panicked, but we handled it. Well, I panicked, but then I handled it. And tell Bon Jovi that we're already halfway there. We aren't living on the prayer. P-Wing time! Let's get it, guys. Yeah, look how fast this one moves, too. Like, there are some of these levels that you just don't want to do. You just don't want to do it. This is why you hold on to all of those extras that the princess was so gracious to provide you with. Because, jumping around, trying to keep up at that pace, I mean, while possible, yes, definitely doable. If you're one of those Kaizo people, sure. Yeah, I suppose. I am not one of those individuals. I will not be putting myself through any unnecessary, pain. I gots to do it! I gotta do it. Boop. Yeah, you have to go through all of that before the game, or before the world actually, like, lets you in. How many clouds do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll play it. We'll play it. We'll play it. It's fine. Because I actually really have no idea how many levels there were in here. And I do know I need to skip on one of these. One of them is a castle. Bantom from MySpace. This is how you cheese Super Mario Bros. 3, kids. Learn from Sarge. Do it Sarge's way. Yeah, don't listen to any of those other naysayers. They want to lead you down the path of suffering. I'm going to lead you down the path that rocks. Ah, damn it. Oh. So you do. I don't like this. I really don't like that. Okay, here we go. We needed to be using this to get the hell out of here. Oh dear. Woo! Okay. Here we go. Oh, for the love. Oh my hell. Okay. Woo! Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh no. This ain't good. Oh, there it is. All right. Come on, we gotta be close, right? There it is. 25 for life. I want to just see how many of these we can get through. Yeah, it goes like that, actually. I want to play some other games tonight. We're almost there. Up we go. Because once again, who's actually gonna do this? Why would I when I can just fly over everything? Which means we probably had another cloud, I think, in the inventory to scoop past. That's the funny thing, is that there's only actually like 2 official levels, I think, of this. So. Okay, there we go. And that's going to unlock the last level for us, too, so... Alright. Now, I don't foresee this being a problem, but on the off chance that it is, I'm just going to create another quick save slot here. It looks like I've actually done that before. Alright, here we go. Save! Oh, laser beamed! Ow. Oh dear. I can remember nothing about this. Okay, so, do something wrong, get sent back to the beginning, and get struck by laser beams. Again. Alright, so up. Down. Left, right. Left, right. BA start. Laser beams attached to its frickin' head. We have a lot of star power, guys. A lot of star power. So here we go, star power. Alright, let's nobody be dead today. There we go. Ow! But does it have to shoot so many freaking laser beams? That's all I want to know. Okay. This is where this is gonna get interesting, right? Here we are, guys. Woo! Damn it. Ah! Get him! Yeah, only get got. Okay. Here we go. Again. Get laser beamed in the face, but ignore it because we have star power. Down this way. All things considered, this is actually not a very terrible trek to have to make. It's just this section right here that I'm gonna get ruined by every time. Ah, oh, damn it. It's the final countdown. Got that loosen up. Appreciate that. Oh. Damn it, I unplugged myself. Shit. I do believe I've just crashed my stream. My main screens have all gone completely dead. Which means I'm going to have to reset some things before we can continue on, because I actually can't see chat or anything right now, so... Yeah. Looks to me like we're back on, so I'm pretty sure we're good. Roger, roger, okay. In the world of Hot Wheels, they call him Roger Dodger. Woo! Ba-da-da-da-bum. Down. All around. Damn it. Once again. Alright, Rar. Did you find the sophisticated equipment? Here we go. And up. Up, up, up. There we go. Ah! How did I not see that coming? I knew it was coming, and I did nothing to prevent that from happening. Alright. Alright, Bowser, here we go again. Okay. Woo! Alrighty. Statues with frickin' lasers. I know, it's ridiculous, ain't it? Alright, bro. Oh! Shoot. Oh my gosh! How did that even work? How did we survive that? I have no idea how we survived that, guys. Woo! Here we are. Wow, Peach, you're so ugly. Thank you. But our princess is in another castle. Just kidding. Ha ha ha. Bye bye. Such a clever ending. Alright guys, and that's Super Mario Bros. 3. Which we did almost all of. Hope you all enjoyed. Didn't have to use rewind at all, which was pretty fortunate of it. So, not a bad little run, in my opinion. You know what's funny? For as much as I played this game as a kid, I've only ever actually beaten this game probably 4 times now. Bowser just Internet Explored us. I love it. That one's probably gonna go in the clip reel. Like, no joke. I have no idea how he didn't die. And I'm just standing there. I'm just like, don't move at all. Just in case. Just in case this is a collision mistake. Alright guys, there it is. Super Mario Bros. 3. The end. That is now the second game of the Nostalgia Pack. Closed, wrapped, done. We're not done with Mario titles. No, we're just kind of getting started on them, in fact. That was epic, I know. So yeah, this is a very solid entry in the history of my gaming years. So yeah, I think that a lot of who I am, as far as gaming goes, my interest in platforming titles definitely stems from this era of gaming. Question for you guys. Would you rather watch me do some Kirby Block Ball next, or do you want to hop into another Mario game? I'm going to leave that up to you guys, because I'm good with either doing Kirby Block Ball or Super Mario Land... Sorry, not Super Mario. Mario Land 2. 6 golden coins. We're saying Mario. Just keep in the theme of Mario. Just keep it rolling. Just keep it going. Okay. Sadly, I don't think that Kirby Block Ball is even in this collection, though it really ought to be. Yeah. Oh, we have to play some Dr. Mario as well at some point. Okay. Oh, no, it is Super Mario Land. Okay. Good to know. Castlevania. There's a lot of stuff in here that I'm actually not very familiar with. The Castlevania game that's in here, Castlevania Legends, I've never really looked too much at that one. I don't even know which particular character you play as with that one or anything, so... But, it's an option. But it's not part of my nostalgia pack, so, you know, I come around to it at some point, I suppose. Maybe. If I get around to it. I appreciate the hydrate. Thank you very much for that. Looks like we also have the Oracle of Ages and Seasons games in here too. There's actually a lot of excellent things within the collection here. Okay. Yeah, we have a Kirby Tilt and Tumble. I've never heard of that one. Kirby's Dream Land 2. I feel like I had a cousin that played that one, or that had that one. Okay. So the next one is Super Mario Land 6 Golden Coins. If you guys have never heard of this one, it's because it's ancient of days. It's actually older than I am. 1992 Nintendo. It's a fun little one, and in my opinion, this one is actually not terribly complicated to play either. Let's just clear this file, I suppose. Well, maybe not. Don't worry about it. Just have to try and remember that we're in File B. I getting sleepy, Mr. Sarge. Night-night. Sounds good, Rar. Thank you so much for dropping in and just hanging out with us this evening. That means a lot to me. So, this one actually starts off with this silly tutorial level that you have to play first. And this is going to be, like, stupid easy now, comparatively, because we just got done playing the end of Super Mario Bros. 3. The thing is that I remember that this game was not ever particularly a difficult game. Warp Pipe! There's also some kind of, like, extra super floatiness to Mario's movement. It makes it fairly easy to move about. This is another one of those titles. It's not going to take us very long to do this one. There wasn't really much of a story associated with this either. I don't even know if there's any actual, like, dialogue that goes with it. Checkpoint! Hey, Iron, how's it going? What have we got in here? We got some retro gaming going on in here. We're actually playing what I call the Sarge Nostalgia Pack, which essentially is a collection of games that I used to play when we were kids. On that list, I've actually been contemplating playing Super Mario World as well. We just finished up the second game, which was Super Mario Bros. 3. The first game was Super Mario Bros. I'm just kind of going in order, and I'm trying to avoid playing Zelda games since we spent like 3 years trying to stream all of the Zelda games. It just didn't make any sense to me to go back to it again. Do you remember this one? I don't know if I ever, handed off my Game Boy to allow you to play this one. How is life going for you, Iron? I haven't really had the chance to talk to you much lately. There's been a lot going on. Get some firepower. Doesn't look familiar. Well, that was definitely a failure to share on my part. Because this was one of my my staples. Yeah, basically we're just going down a list of I've accumulated about 17 games that I felt are highlights to me that I used to play when I was a kid. And so we're just kind of going through that list now. Wow. Don't mind my my poor platforming skills here. Yeah, Mario Golf, tennis. Yeah, there's a lot in the collection for the Game Boy games on here. The Nostalgia Pack is unbearable. Why? What's in it? Going back to what Alan Givens was saying earlier about drinking tree sweat in the form of maple syrup. We're inside a tree, so all of this is actually supposed to be like... yeah, it's all sap. It's interesting, though, with the amount of, like, textural limitations that Game Boy games had back in the day. It's considered water to a degree. Some very sugary water. Funny thing is that it's been so long since I've played this that I'm kind of almost at a loss for, like, how all the level designs actually go. I can't quite remember. Oh, shoot. Bad, this is bad, this is very, very bad. Here we go. Oh, dang it. Yeah, so this game, it has a very easy objective about it. Basically, you go around this this land, and there's all these little sub-areas that you go through. You climb up, and essentially you're just trying to beat the boss. That's the gist of it. It's a very easy game. It's a very easy Mario game, which is funny to say now because I remember as a kid, I made it all the way to the end and got so frustrated at how hard the last boss is. Oh! Gameboy lag. Just about did me in there. Heck yeah. Here we go. Just gonna keep taking all of the extra lives we can get. This is actually healthy if you use it correctly. It can make your skin healthy, promotes hair health, and is a great addition instead of sugar, and has some vitamin B to it. Interesting. Trying to decide if it's worth doing every level. And we're here, we may as well. The funny thing is that some of these worlds are actually going to be incredibly short. I prefer the jump power. Crunch. Yeah, in this one you got some dry bees. Dry bees. Sounds weird. Sounds super weird. Yeah, it kind of is a little crazy how the perspective of any of these games can change over years, right? Okay, not really any point in wasting time there. I don't know how many other times that the theme has been changed for the star power. It's just not something that really gets changed very often. Yeah, I'll leave that. I'm gonna switch to be the backwards compatibility. The GameCube catalog, but their prices on accessories and games itself would cost me an arm and a foot. Yeah, the Switch 2 is not exactly cheap. And again, right now, nothing's cheap. Ain't nothing cheap. Because the people who are capable of doing anything about it don't think that there's actually any problem right now. That's a political matter. I apologize for bringing that up, and we'll leave it there. Ban the tariffs! Yes, let's ban the tariffs, please. Alright, finally, our first boss. Well, let's destroy it. Oh, you're right, it didn't work. I know why it didn't work. That was a result of the stream crash. I can fix it here in just a second. Look how hard this game is, guys. So difficult. We got our first coin! Essentially what you're trying to do is you're trying to get the gold coins. All 6 of them. Pretty easy objective stuff. Give me just 1 second here. Harder than Superman 64. I've never played Superman 64, so I wouldn't know. I'm just trying to fix this thing real quick. Trash. There are a handful of those that are out there, just really not well put together games. Alright, the ban will work now. It's interesting because this does actually have some like bonus levels and crap too. It's like most of them are pretty irrelevant. Looking at you as well, E.T. The game that was so awful they buried it. Come on. Come on. Yeah, we missed the ride, but we need that. We need the bubble. Come on. And this game is so easy that really all you have to do most of the time when you get into these bubbles, you just hold down A, and it takes you where you want to go. We're making bubble art! We're up, up, and away, and we have a whole 632 seconds left to get to where we're going. Like, it's almost an embarrassment how easy this game is. Getting there! Getting there someday! Now, that, lads and gents, is speedrunning and glitches originated. I'm pretty sure that they made this game with the intention that children were going to be playing it. They made it stupid easy. I'll accept that. Now we're in outer space! I never claimed that this game made sense. I'm just saying that this is one of those games that I remember fondly playing when I was a kid. It's a little special. Halfway there. Oh! Oh no! Oh no! They just might get me after all. I love how even in emulation, the Gameboy games still run so slow. Alright. I should have let that go a little bit longer. I didn't want extra lives. Oh, I forgot to reset the death counter. This is a banging theme right here, guys. Ba da 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 dum. sounds like my childhood right here. Really want that new Yoshi game coming out. I don't know if I saw that there was a new Yoshi game. I might have missed that part. I didn't really get the chance to really look at everything on the Direct. I was trying to watch it from work, and sadly the service there it's just terrible. I had to drop the stream quality pretty much down to basically basically nothing. Just long enough to be able to actually catch the highlights. I did see that the Resident Evil games were coming to Switch. I think that's pretty neat. Although, there is that question of how well they're going to run. I should not have grabbed that. Problem solved. Alright, guys. Boss number 2. Here we go. Woo! This one might actually get me. I seem to recall, yeah, you can just hide down in the corner here. Easy peasy. But Metroid Prime 4, though. That's the one I need. That is indeed the one I need. I have a mighty need. There's 2. We're gonna crush this tonight. We are absolutely gonna devastate this tonight. Marco Zone. Ba 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 da. So, the funny thing is that I actually have never played the first one of these either. I don't remember if I saw whether or not the first one is also part of this collection. I think it might be. Crack this code of silence, all our hands in the lives of tyrants. All our lives in the hands of tyrants. Crushed by the fist of God! Bangin' tune. I do like that one. That was actually the last time I saw Iron was at the Summer of Loud tour. Alright, here we go. Down we go. Bum ba dum ba dum ba ba da ba da ba. Oh, I love Boneyards. I live for all of those old songs. Just grabbing all of the extra lives. Pile them on. We're not gonna need them. How many do I have now? 28. I've got 28 extra lives already. And we just got started. Oof. Ooh. Bad collision range. It was a great show. I definitely agree. It was hot, though. Didn't love it being hot, but I was all for the show. The music was great. Got the Amity Affliction in there. Devil Wears Prada. I do wish that we had gotten a little bit more time with the Devil Wears Prada. Sadly, I didn't quite get my fill from them. I have seen them live before, though, and unfortunately, I don't think that really I'm too keen on all of their newer stuff that they've been doing. Most likely need them anyway. Old stuff was way better. I know that's a huge matter for debate. I don't always agree with that. There is a lot of their newer stuff that I really do actually love. Oh, you're talking about their older stuff. Their older stuff for, Sorry, I forgot we switched over to the Devil Wears Prada discussion. Yes. Devil Wears Prada's older discography, yes. It's not so much that their songwriting now is bad, it's just that I don't get as much out of their later stuff. Iron would actually likely remember when I got like super into the Dead Throne album. Like, that album was sick. I loved that album. That was 2009, 2010 maybe. Damn it. Zombie EP is also real solid, yeah. ...2011. Thank you. That doesn't do me any good. Drat. Too long ago. I agree. It's absolutely too long ago. Should have waited just another minute. That was their last good album. Dead Throne. It was a good album. Yeah, it's hard to believe that it was that long ago, though. Woo! Zombie EP, yeah, that one was definitely part of like where some of their best content was at. I felt like there was some other newer things since 2011 that I have enjoyed as well. But yeah, it's curious how they've kept going throughout these years, even though their sound is pretty different. You know, in case you didn't actually feel like having to stomp on it. Just throw fire at it. 3, guys. We're already, like, almost halfway done. They've even disbanded the whole Christian ideology theme lyrics for a long time. Member stated they're not Christian at all for the songwriting process they've created. That is kind of a little wild when some of those Christian groups are just kind of like, oh yeah, by the way, we're not actually. Oh, now that I remember, there are actually some hidden levels in here, though I don't recall what their benefit was to be able to get to them. So there was some secrets in this game. Bop, 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 bop. Anybody like this horror theme going on here? We got these skulls with like swords in their heads. Daggers. And I see the booze. As I lay dying, for example. Sigh. Same. Shithead Lambesis, for sure. Christian theme lyrics to their older albums. They never believed in the power of gospel, man. I want them to be good again. I haven't listened to As I Lay Dying in almost a whole year. The unfortunate thing is that at this point, it's time to put that nail in the coffin. They really did make this game way too easy. Hello. An Ocean Between Us. It's the album that got me into them. Thankfully, I saw them with Impending Doom back when they were really solid. I haven't seen Impending Doom, but yeah, the An Ocean Between Us album. That one was the one. I think that was the latest one when I got into listening to them, thanks to my friend Colton. Yeah, Colton and I, we'd bump As I Lay Dying in the car pretty frequently. He had these pretty good subwoofers in his little Kia. Whenever we go anywhere, we just blast music pretty good. Hi, Colton! I actually talked to him yesterday. He's undergoing some medical things right now, and it's kind of complicating his life a little bit, so... hoping everything works out pretty well for him. I'm sure that it will be fine, but it just sucks for him right now. But... look at that, I get to do some real-life banning. Cheap D's nuts! Oh. I meant to get up there. Oh well. It's fine. We're not here for a long time, just a good time. I'm just thankful for a change of tune for once. Alright, Ghost Goombas. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-da-da-da-da. Yep. Okay. Check mark already. Or checkpoint. Oh hey, we found one of the secret exits. I mean, we may as well play this little extra level. I don't remember what's out here. Pretty sure that it's an extra life opportunity. Whoop! Got one! Now you have to play the level like a normal person. Really, we're overly generous in this one. Alright, now for boss number 4. So like I said, this one probably is not going to take us very long to get through. I had the number 3. Pick number 3, my lord. I mean, I probably would make more effort if I felt like we actually needed any more extra lives, but the fact of the matter is we don't. We don't need any more. Woo! Not us just making a mad dash for the end here. Boing. Boosh. Boing. Boosh. Killed it. Speaking of Shrek, thank goodness Shrek 5 got delayed, but yet I wished it never was released. Yeah, it was one of those things that, you know, after the third one, I felt like it really ought to have just kind of gone away. The first one, perfection. A perfect monument of comedy. The second one, a valid follow-up. I actually do like a lot about the second one. Arguably, it is better than the first, I suppose. I might have a bias. I don't know. I watched a lot of Shrek 2 as well when I was a kid, so I don't know. It's a good argument. Approved. Yeah, so I don't even remember what's in the third one. Isn't that one the, is that the one with the kid? I'm making waffles. We're not even gonna bother with the checkpoint. We don't need it. We don't need it! If we die, we die. We'll die with honor. Oof. Yep, and Donkey married the dragon. Yeah, I'm legitimately trying to remember, but it's not coming to mind for some reason. We're in the Mario zone this time, guys. It's the Mario zone. Literally this little toy wind-up Mario with bits of weird floaty bubbles and what have you on the inside of it. Like, I don't even know. All I know is we're having a good time. Cause I'm having a good time, having a good time. Shout out to Queen for sure. How about that new Lorna Shore album? Yeah, it's some good stuff. You know, I'm trying to decide. I don't know that I necessarily think that it's better than Pain Remains, but it is full of a lot of good stuff. I'm not disappointed with it by any means. I think that the reality for me is that truth be told, Pain Remains landed at a time in my life that I actually kind of needed it because of some complications to my life that had happened. The catharsis of a lot of what is depicted in that album kept me going through a lot of my hardship, and that's a hard thing to top. So I went into the new Lorna Shore album with the open mindset that probably weren't going to be able to top what they've done before, and that's okay. because I didn't need it. I don't need an album like that currently, right? I don't need something that is going to get me through bad times. And the thing is that what Will wrote into the lyrics of this one actually kind of helps with the concept of moving on. Like there's a lot of other aspects in this about growth, about making it in the darkness, and making it through those hardships. So I don't know, instead of a place of catharsis for content, you know, I'm actually kind of appreciative of the difference in direction. I know a lot of people are kind of really pissed off about it. There are a lot of people out there saying that it should have sounded more like the new Synestia EP. That, you know, I feel the ever black festering within me. It just sounds like Pain Remains tossed into a blender. I disagree with that. I think that this actually has its own identity and its own bit of it has its own place. But I'm also noting that it's not actually a concept album like Pain Remains was. You have a few songs in here that stand apart, that definitely still fit Lorna Shore into the deathcore category. Those songs being Prison of Flesh, War Machine, Death Can Take Me, and oh, what's that? I can't remember the title name for the one that's got the word hymn in it. It's like the second to last song. It's got some great tones about it like that. But the thing that I actually think that I like the most about this album has actually not been the deathcore sequences nearly as much as the symphonics that Andrew wrote into all of this album. Because I am actually a really big sucker for well-constructed symphonics. And, I listen to a lot of that stuff for, like, those orchestrations. Like, Two Steps from Hell. I listen to stuff like that when I'm getting ready to do Dungeons and Dragons. I live for that stuff. I think it's wonderful. I love it. So for me, you know, having that that difference, it draws to that appeal in my mind. A nameless hymn, thank you. I wanted to say a deathless hymn, and I'm like, that's not right. Lionheart even is one of the most experimental songs. Sorry, trying to read and play an entire record, but Will Ramos has really started getting comfortable with his vocals. Oh, hands down. I mean, if that wasn't evident before with Pain Remains, it's pretty apparent now. Lionheart was a really good song. I really liked that one. Guys, it's almost really kind of tragic. We're already almost done with this game. Money! M is for money. Ow. Gonna make me do it legitimately now? That's rude. There we go. War Machine, Prison of Flesh, Nameless Hymn, Death Can Take Me. For me are my tops. I'm still waiting on you to tell me which one was your #1 favorite. Alright, we have now 703 coins and are nearing the end of the game, so I suppose we'll spend a few coins. I guess. Get some stuff. Three up! 20 up. 20 up! Nice. Alright. Well, now we're really not going to hit the game over screen. Andrew did all the orchestrated arrangements and even took some of the melodies from a Dark Souls game on the song Sun Eater. Truly shows how talented his mixing and melodic leads are. I didn't know that. But makes sense. Maybe that's why it appeals to me so much. Sun Eater was definitely my favorite on Pain Remains album. Alright guys, we got 3 levels to the next boss. Let's gain this grain. We're already this far, it's only 10 p.m. Death can take me. I'm pretty sure that's the one I said I thought would be your favorite, based off of what I could recall, but I was going based mostly off of the fact that I remember how much you loved Cursed to Die, and I think that that one was the one that I thought resembled the most. It's basically Death Portrait Part 2. Ah, damn. Cursed to Die. Alright, we'll be a little bit more careful coming through here this time. Two times, that's all we've had so far. 2 deaths. That one's gonna be helpful. Alright. Submarine time. Whoop. Should have been 69 one-ups instead. I think my favorite song from this new album is actually Forevermore. If it's not that one, it's Glenwood. And the reason why is not even for personal narrative or anything like that. Like, I don't have any of my own stakes in any of these songs. But it's the sophistication of what the content is. It's Will's true feelings for a lot of his family matters, and that means something to me. That, you know, listening to his writing in terms of like what his what's been going on in his life. I was so sad for him when we saw Lorna Shore play last October, and before they started playing Pain Remains, he had broke the news to the fans about the loss of his brother, and that he was dedicating that song to his brother. That meant a lot. So now that there is actually a song that's dedicated to his brother, that's just phenomenal to me. Well, we've got 59 extra lives. Whoop. Grab another 3. Up to 62. 3 up. Alright. Time for a boss fight. Yeah, this is really gonna go quick. Oh, damn it. There we go. All right, almost there. All right, I'm gonna have to actually step on his head this time. There we go. Austin strumming on the album, bombastic, technical at times. Dare say his signatures on the tone he brings on the new album is definitely his best to date. My son was actually appreciating the drum work recently. DLC loves Pain Remains Part 3. He hums that part all the time. And has started asking specifically to watch the music video for it, which has a theme that's particularly difficult to explain to somebody that young. But, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, I noticed that one of the last times we were listening to it, he started asking about the drums. He was wiggling his feet really, really quickly, and I'm like, that's a kick drum. I didn't have to tell you that that's a kick drum, but you already know. The way you're kicking your feet about. It was super cute. Alright, guys, here we go. The end of the game. Right here. This could actually give me some trouble. It's been a while since I've done this. And I remember as a kid that this was frustratingly difficult to me. We're already on track for that to be true. Damn it. Yep, calling it. feel like there's a place that we could go to get items. There we go. That'll help nicely. There's just no place to properly be. Doesn't get you into some kind of trouble with that. Mushroom get. Oh my gosh. Okay, we'll try this again without the without having to leave. Yeah, this is where this game actually gets hard. Ugh. More Mario. Yeah, we're actually at the end of another Mario game already. This is Mario Land 2. And a lot of this game is actually stupid easy. It's the ending level. This part alone is where all the challenge of this game is at. Just this part. Been a while since you've seen this. So you recognize this one. Not very many people do. Oh, sick. Got it. Figured it out. Oh, no! Spoke too soon. Shouldn't have said anything. Should have kept my yap shut. Yeah, that's the wonderful thing about this nostalgia trip, you know, is we're just kind of experiencing a ton of really, really old things that maybe people don't even really remember seeing. Oh, this one's gonna freak me out. All right, here we go. We got it. Oh, shit. I completely forgotten about those. Ugh, I'm just gonna throw myself in the lava too. Alright, we're getting somewhere though. We are getting somewhere. DLC got decent taste in drums, that's for sure, especially the harmonized and yet progressive layers of drums being triggered and or programmed will make him really get acquainted with hear similar styles of drumming. I think mostly it's mostly just Lorna Shore for him. Like, I'm sure he recognizes a lot of other things, but he's come to a point where he's come to realize that, like, that's what I listen to the most, or has been something that I've listened to a lot of. Come on, where's the other one at? I want to be able to see it before I jump. There we go. All right. Jump over. Oh, no. I'm pretty sure that there isn't actually a way to get through here without just taking the L on it. Ah! Damn it. Gonna start busting out the rewinds just for this. Swing back by, but I'm off to bed. No worries. Appreciate you dropping in, saying hello, all that fun stuff. Give Ruby my love, and I will chat with you when I can. Screw it. How far back can I go? Back to here. Oh! Okay. I do not desire to be up all night, so we're gonna start busting out rewinds. Yep, I will relay to Kyo for you. Oh dear. Right. There we go. Oh, gosh. Okay. Got them both. All right. Flower power time. And the ending boss. And it happens to be Wario, too. Whoa, shit! Damn. Okay, no. It's not how this is going. Are you kidding me? Where's the collision? Yeah, mostly I'm just not really much in the mood to mess around with this. Mm-hmm. How did that even do any damage to me? You freaking kidding me with this, bro? Ah! All right. Oh! Nope. These bizarre hit ranges. Seriously. Like, I don't even know how on earth, like, getting on top of his head, somehow is doing damage to me. Yeah. One, two. So, yeah, it's like you gotta land directly on his head. There we go. I mean, yeah, we probably could have done this legitimately. We had all the lives for it. But I hate having to climb this tower over and over and over again. Get out of here. You're not wanted. And there you have it, guys. Thank you, Mario. Your quest is over. Mario Land 2 staff. So now we get that beautiful staff roll. 10 of 10 game. Absolutely ridiculous balancing. Super easy up until, like, literally the last level. I think that the idea was that, you know, by the time you make it this far, you should have a handle on it. But man, I actually can think of the first time that I did beat this one. It is a masterpiece. Todd Howard would approve. Facts. It only took us, like, what, an hour and a half? About that, yeah. About an hour and a half. Not quite, actually. It's been we finished Super Mario Bros. 3. Yeah. Technically, too, Twitch really be crashing. I suppose that's true. I'm just noticing that, yeah, I've been live for an hour and 19 minutes since I had to reboot, and we were just finishing Super Mario Bros. 3 at the time, so... Yeah, somehow, young me persevered, pushed through this for weeks or months trying to beat that last level. It was something. The crazy thing is how easy the rest of the game is. It gives you, like, tons of extra lives, tons of power-ups, and, like, it just kind of gets you really solidified to the idea of, like, oh yeah, you know, this game is easy breezy. You make it to that last level, and it's like, there are no checkpoints. And your power-ups are very far and few between. I'm pretty sure this was Wario's debut, though. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure. Presented by Nintendo. Mario Land 2. Nintendo. Ba-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. That's that. Yeah. We're gonna have to get creative with some ROMs, I think, because this doesn't have Wario Land 2. I'm pretty sure I have it on emulator. But yeah, it does have Wario Land 3. I didn't really ever play Dreamland or Dreamland 2 from Kirby. But we did play Kirby Block Ball. I did play some Dr. Mario back in the day, too. Star Stacker. There's the first Super Mario Land. So it is actually in here. Dr. Mario is a classic, and we will have to play just a little bit. Okay, get the controls for this right. Oh, I'm stacking the wrong things already. Helps to pay attention. We'll get there. Appreciate the hydrate, Scorns. I will do that just as soon as I'm able to. Da, 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 da. Oh yeah, here we go. This is absolutely the trip we needed. Who knew? Playing Tetris-inspired video games, but with Mario! We'll play a little bit of this, and then we're gonna wrap up for the evening, I think. We'll work on getting some more games put together for, like, next week. Man, why is the song so good? And of course, because Dr. Mario made an appearance in Super Smash Bros. Melee, that's also kind of where my mind is going with the theme. Oh, damn it. Wrong thing. Favorite Super Smash Bros. Game. That one's actually... Oh my hell, what am I doing? Just making an unmitigated disaster here is what I'm doing. Okay. There we go. Yeah, Melee happens to be on the Nostalgia Pack list. So I'm kind of optimistic we should be able to get around to doing that one. Before too long, really, too. Oh, damn it. Might not have been the smartest thing for me to do. Alright, progress. We're getting there. Yeah, Melee is definitely a vibe for sure. Probably not going to be able to get like a whole ton out of playing Melee, but we'll do the best that we can. And I'll be honest, I was never actually super phenomenal with Dr. Mario in the first place. This is one that my sister enjoyed playing probably a lot more than I did. But it's still fun to take the nostalgia trip all the same. There we go. That's a problem. Man, that really just isn't a good place to put some of these sometimes. I think sometimes that's kind of the point. Nice. Alright, I feel like I'm gonna be caving here, like, pretty soon. Oh, damn. Yep, the writing was on the wall. I knew it was coming soon. There we go. It's pretty slick, actually. Oh, no. I hate it when it's like... I literally just slip, you know? Like, it's not like I intentionally or, like, accident, like... I don't know. Like, I have everything lined up, and I know that I'm good, and then I make a mistake because of, like, a finger slip. It's almost more frustrating than just not seeing what's about to happen in front of you, you know? All right. I'm like super intent on this. Yeah, sorry, my ability to communicate pretty much is tanked. Probably should consider going to sleep soon, because brain is starting to melt. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm still live. I'm supposed to be like talkative and engaging. I'm just sitting here like I'm in the zone. I am too in the zone. I'm practically at auto zone. It'd be lovely if we could get something other than just the black and white. I actually really have no idea how far I'm going to be able to make it in this. Like, if I just kind of get to... I want to say, like, level 9, I think. I want to say level 9 is usually where I come undone. Well, it might be here, actually. I'm a little amazed I was able to turn that one around. Damn. No! Oh, we just lost it all. flew too close to the sun, guys. That's a crying shame. Trying to decide if there's any possible way of salvaging this situation. There just might be. Yeah, we've got a right fine mess right in front of us here. Nope. Oh, there it is. Level 7. It's about as much as I've got the brain power to do tonight, I think. Woo! Alright. Well, guys, it's been super fun. Pretty productive night as far as the Nostalgia Pack goes. Finished Super Mario Bros. 3. Did a full run through of Super Mario Land 2. 6 golden coins. With a little bit of help from the rewind option, granted. And also a quick little detour through Dr. Mario. This one was not one that I necessarily had on my list, but it was still fun to showcase this one for you guys all the same. So, but yeah, this is probably where I'm going to be calling it for the night. My brain is too fried to keep going, and need some time to put some games together. I think next time we're going to be focusing on some Kirby Block Ball. I don't know if we're going to do a full playthrough for Kirby Block Ball, or if we're just kind of do a few levels and then make our way into Wario Land 2. I think Wario Land 2 is pretty much where we're headed to next, so. Alright, and I haven't got anybody live that I want to give a raid to at this time, so. Yeah, thank you everybody who's hung out with me this evening. It was great to catch up with everybody. We had Scorns, Rar, Neat, Iron. We had Alan Gibbons And we also had, Burger Muncher 96. Thank you so much for dropping in this evening as well. If I missed anybody, know that you are still valued here. I really appreciate you. If you just lurked and you didn't say hello, that's also fine. I appreciate my lurkers and everything as well. Yeah, I can't wait to hang out with you guys again on the next stream, so I'll be making sure to catch up on YouTube VODs here pretty soon so that these nostalgia titles can also make it to the vault where everybody can appreciate them for years to come. So, yeah, thank you so very much. And you guys know the spiel. Stay safe, stay awesome. Catch you guys in the next stream. Have a good night.